Welcome, Mr. Diels. You came here to Denmark and you lost the game. How did you see that game?
Yeah, I heard a lot of things that I saw also today. That means that we got a team from Denmark, SISU, who got the chance to go for their first European home victory. We already got one. It's our second year in Euro Cup. We didn't did that well in away games, and at that point I'm very disappointed that it was our second year in a row that we didn't won a game in an away situation. And our start was not that good. Strong points like aggressive defense, we didn't use it as a strong point beginning of the game, but during the game in the second quarter we were able to put more pressure on their guards, getting some easy steals, because playing against a zone defense, it's not that easy, especially not for a young group that we are. So outside shots you need to stay into the game. And then I think with 2 minutes on the scoreboard, we received an 11-0 just before to go to the locker room, and that was not the best thing that could arrive in this game for us. I think it was a very positive thing for them, like the coach said, not to go into the locker room with a -10. Now we went into the locker room with a -2 or 4, so that was a little shock for us during halftime.
It seems like you were left quite frustrated in some periods of the game. Can you tell us what went through your mind then?
Oh, it was almost all the game. It's we have a very young group. 2, we are only with 10 players for the moment. We got some players who are tired, injured. So at that time you need to find a good solution in between coaching staff and players. That means starting out and come with a game plan. And we were not able to follow that game plan in the moments that we were able to maybe turn the game into a little bit our favor. So at that point, little things like, for example, our backup guard who comes into the court, who did a very good job in the first game, shooting 3-point shot, bringing up the ball. I know she's only 16 years old, I know. But it's not that, for me it's a backup guard. And we don't talk about age. For me it's a Euro Cup game, it's a backup guard. She needs to organize the game, she needs to give some extra good pass. And today it was only turnovers, bad passes, and not taking a responsibility at the level of shots. So that's just one example why there were a lot of frustrations during that game.
Yeah, we discussed just as you arrived the end of the second period and that 11-0 run that kind of sent you in heads down at the half. But the third period, it looked like SISU tightened up everything. They were suddenly very, very, very good in defense and rebounding and making good choices on the offense. And in that second period, your shot percentage raised considerably to the first period, but it seemed like SISU in the third period just were tighter everywhere. How did you see that? Did you see that the same way? And
I think it's exactly like that it happened. It's totally normal that SISU wants to go for a victory, and when it was -10, it would take them more time to get into that comfortable situation. Now they were in a +2. The first beginning of the game we missed 2 open layups. They made two layups. They went into +8, and at that time. We lost everything, all control. Playing over here, it's not an easy game, like I already said. And then it's all about making the shot, missing the shot. We gave away 15 offensive rebounds. All those little things didn't bring us back into our strong points, who are today only. Decide which tempo we want to play, playing full court defense, trying to get some steals, making some outside shots. That's a little bit our game, and we don't have a bench like Shevakata or Aras where we can say we do 2 substitutions and we have another game. It's not like that, and that's a little bit the situation of today.